They say make you raise one leg up, say the baby go lose 1 kg. Abeg o, who dig this pit for you? Who dig this pit for you go fall inside? Have you ever been to the hospital and the doctor checks you and said, madam, it's like this your baby is bigger than the current pregnancy week that you are? You have to do something about it, or he will tell you go and run OGTT test. Has it ever happened to you? Were you among those that drank Lipton tea so that you can reduce the size of your baby? Did it work? In this video, I want to talk about everything you need to know about having big babies during pregnancy, the causes, the risks involved, which weight is considered big. Mind you, some women push out very big babies and they'll tell you there is no complication. Don't worry, we'll still get to it. And please do not forget that I'm your favorite Tom Brown vendor. Dry pap ide, wet pap ide, soya beans ide, date syrup at the seller. To place your order, my number will always be in the description box down below. Make with the add the down below, it's sweet for mouth. We speculate a lot that it is what we eat that makes our babies fat. That one too full, but that one a secondary option. That one are the secondary reason why we give birth to big babies. The main reasons are your gene. If una big for una house, your baby go big. Unless say maybe that baby go collect gene of your great grandmother, you know, too big. That is the only way you go escape that one. If you already have diabetes before that pregnancy, there is a tendency that your baby is going to be big at birth due to that pre-diabetes. That is the diabetes you used to have before you got pregnant. If some people also have gestational diabetes, they don't get diabetes before, but once belle don enter, diabetes don't enter. We call it gestational diabetes. That is the diabetes that you got or that started due to the pregnancy. Another thing that can cause big babies is that you don't overstay. That belly don't overstay. It has tired. Normal from 38-39 weeks. I know they talk 40-41, but that 40-41 na late oh. Na late, but the standard na at least 39-40, 38-39-40 weeks. But if you don't stay 40 weeks, they go 41 weeks, they come enter 41 weeks and some days, that belle don't enter over. That belle don't enter overdue pregnancy, and it can also make your baby big. Then the secondary thing that can cause your baby to be big during pregnancy is the way you dey eat for two. I acknowledge that pregnancy comes with a lot of cravings. Some people even go to the neighbor's house to beg for party jollof. Some people go dress finish, go all one bed where they know the celebrants just to eat what? Party jollof. Yes, but sometimes as you are satisfying your cravings, you eat for yourself. Alright, we there to bring 2 plates. We there 5 bring 5 plates. No, just eat healthy. That is the main goal. Eat healthy. There's one cartoon I watched where I don't know how to explain it, but it's like an animation. A baby in the womb, eba will pass, you know, go chop am. Spag will pass, you know, go chop am. But when fruits pass, that fruits go they absorb them through that in placenta, you go they absorb them. So the main thing that is giving that baby nutrients is those healthy food, vegetables, fruits. I know stock say you no go chop your eba, you go chop not be you. You go chop your eba, but you go try to add fruits, vegetable, fiber foods, oats, you know, add them. This fiber rice, brown rice, you know, make your food healthy. Especially if you know that you have the tendency of getting diabetes, or you have diabetes, or you already have gestational diabetes. You try to make your food healthy. The secondary reason why you are having a big baby is you already have previous big babies. When you have previous big babies, that means the first one a big baby, the second one a big baby, the third one when you are pregnant for has every tendencies to get big. Yes, for example, me now, my first na 4 kg. Now so all of them follow suit. 4 kg. It's not by drinking Lipton, it's not by exercise. You are going to do exercise to keep fit. Exercise that is fit for pregnant women. No go carry weight lift 20 kg because you see person where they carry am for Instagram. So if you have previous big babies, there's a tendency that you will still give birth to big babies in the future. Then the next one is male babies, but this one I don't know if it is scientifically approved, but they said male babies have that tendency to be bigger than baby girls. That's the female babies. I cannot testify because I don't get baby girl to use compare, but my 3 boys that I give birth, all of them 4 kg, and I know that it's not just because the previous ones are 4 kg. You don't see me now, we dey big for our family. So that's why I said genes also they play big role for your big baby. So that's your lip wey you dey drink, I don't know if doctor recommend am for you, so I cannot really say if it is bad for you as a pregnant woman, but you know the work anything. You know the work. If you work for you, oh wow. Which weight is considered big? The best weight that is considered big is from 4 kg 4 kg up. I know some mothers will say they don't push out 6.5, they don't push out 6 kg, they don't push out 4. So there are a lot of complications that comes with birthing babies that are 4 kg and above. Now why some mothers they run from big babies? The number one complication be say delayed labor. You go labor, you are gonna labor. Yes, labor is not, some people's labor are easy anyway, so labor no get one like one context, be one, I don't know how to put it, but Mrs. A's labor can be very very different from Mrs. B. Mrs. A's labor can be very different from Mrs. B's labor, but big babies tend to prolong your labor because they are big and they're trying to fit into the breast canal. They are trying to squeeze themselves to the size of your cervix, to squeeze themselves out of your body. So they have more tendencies of prolonged labor. Please, I forgot to read out my disclaimer. I am not a medical practitioner. I am not a healthcare worker. Anything medical, and no be. All the things I'm saying here is from my experiences and mother's experiences around me. Yeah. So that does not mean that if you have big baby, you must go through prolonged labor. People's grace differ. People's grace differ. You might even have a 5 kg baby. Before you go reach hospital, you don't born for car. So people's case differ, but this is just the standard. Then another effect of having big babies is that when they come, they are going to scatter. They will scatter that area where they take comot. They will give you tear, sometimes they will give you bleeding, they will scatter. That is one risk of having a big baby. Sometimes if this prolonged labor go do you don't reach 8 cm, their head don't come out. Their head don't come out. And remain their shoulder. At the end of the day, if it be CS, go take come out, especially if the mother's breast canal is narrow. These are some of the effects of having big babies. For the baby itself, there's also risk of being big at birth, which is the hypoglycemia, the low blood sugar. The blood sugar should be normal, but when there is low blood sugar, it affects the baby. How does it affect the baby? The baby will have low energy. This one happened to my baby, was sleeping throughout. As a first-time mom, I keep giving my testimony in this group. In this channel, when I don't know wetin God do me, ignorance no good, and that's why I keep speaking it. They shout am. If you give birth, your baby come get low energy, they sleep. Don't say, hey, eat the quiet, you never chop, you no wan chop. Lack of interest in food is another sign of low blood sugar. That's hypoglycemia. My baby did not really pick interest. Moreover, I was not even lactating well. Usually you just you don't get strength, you go just sleep. I say, hey, this my baby, you too quiet. I'm not seeing a hunger, I'm not seeing a low blood sugar, which can result to a lot of things. Just Google them. Low blood sugar in baby during birth. Google them. In worst cases, it can lead to death. In worst cases. So when you give birth, feed that baby. Feed them. If milk never begin to come, buy formula, feed that baby. That baby needs that glucose in that milk for your own safety. Don't say, hey, he's very quiet, he's sleeping, he has been sleeping for 6 hours. Hey, the one he ate in the tummy is enough. Nothing like that. Nothing like the one he ate in the tummy is enough. It's not. Feed that baby. How do you prevent these big babies? It's not in your hands to prevent big babies. Like I said, either your gene. If you get diabetes, you get diabetes. The only thing you can do is what? Just eat healthy. Make sure you go for scan at least once in 3 months. First semester, you don't go scan. Second trimester, you don't. I said trimester the first time. First trimester, you don't go scan. Second trimester, you don't go scan. Then the last trimester. That is if you don't get money to dey go every month. Please just go to scan all the time so that you can keep track of your baby's weight. Your doctor too can keep track of your baby's weight. Then if at a point you feel this baby is getting bigger than it should be, you relate with your doctor. It's your doctor that will now tell you the next step. If your doctor say no, this is overestimated, you can still stay till 40 weeks, then fine and good. Please follow your doctor's advice. Then the second thing you should do, if your doctor says to you, run OGTT test, abeg run that OGTT test. OGTT test is like a glucose test to see if you have gestational diabetes or not. Don't say, abeg the money we don't run plenty test for this hospital, abeg I no wan run. OGTT test, the one wey I do that last time, e no come out anything, I no go do this time. Abeg o, who dig this pit for you? Who dig this pit for you go fall inside. Avoid them. Avoid am, please. Any test wey dey tell you make you run am. Na shey na test. So if you run the test, you still be okay. If you run the test and they find out that you are diabetic, abeg just dey follow your doctor's drug. No come go house say they say make you raise one leg up, say the baby go lose 1 kg. E no dey happen like that. I'll be doing the courses here. Please do like to give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget that I sell soya beans powder, date syrup, dry and wet pap, fiber pap. I keep forgetting fiber pap. Fiber pap is that type of pap that all the ingredients are intact. I know they sieve them and it is very smooth at the sell. So my number will always be as usual in the description box, or I might pin it in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in my next videos. For now,